This is Potensic Atom SE, and this is a 4K drone with EIS or electronic image stabilization, a DJI Mini alternative. Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Welcome back to GadgetRevNow. If DJI Mini and other professional consumer drones are too expensive for you, what is the best and cheaper alternative out there? Today we're teaming up with Potensic to review their Atom SE, but as always, this will be an independent review of GadgetRevNow. For beginners who wanted the best possible 4K camera drone you can buy but inexpensive, instead of buying DJI Mini or Mavic Pro, Potensic Atom SE might be the best solution. So today we will unbox it, set it up, talk about the features, and do a test flight. Let's go to work. First, let's do the unboxing, but if you'd like to jump to the other parts of the video, I will leave the timestamp on the description below. First, let's unbox this camera drone, and I would like to thank Potensic for sending us a free sample. But as always, this will be an independent review of GadgetRevNow. And if you'd like to purchase this product after watching this video, I will leave the link in the description below. Just by looking at the image on the box, this looks like a DJI Mini drone. Well, at least it was modeled to look like it. Opening the box, we are greeted by 3 different documents: the important warning, quick start guide, and packing list. And not to oversell their service, but I was reviewing Amazon reviews and people are praising their great customer service. So make sure if you have a problem with your Potensic Atom SE, give them a shout. We have a soft and black travel bag, and it's the same size as what I have on my DJI Mini 2, but if you open it, the compartment is actually better because the drone is covered. You have this good size, cute remote control with 2 antennas. It can be recharged by USB Type-C cable. And if you're wondering where the joysticks are, they are tucked in below the controller and you have to screw it on both sides. You have the rotating slider, the video recording button, and the shutter button. Of course, they also provided a sling for the bag, and tucked in and protected, we have the Potensic Atom SE drone. It is super lightweight without the battery, and I believe with the battery, you only have less than 250 grams or 249 to be exact. And you don't need certification to fly this drone. So this is more of a pro consumer camera drone like the DJI Mini. Actually, it targets the same demographic. So the way to open it is a little different than DJI Mini drone. You just need to open the propeller sideways, and I believe that's easier because for DJI Mini, there's a certain way to open the propellers. You have the battery compartment, you have the micro SD card slot, you have the power button and LED lights, and the camera in front doesn't have gimbal, so it only relies on EIS or electronic image stabilization. This package is not like a Fly More combo with multiple batteries from DJI, but for a regular package, they will give you 2 batteries which totals to 62 minutes of flight time. That's bang for your buck. Each batteries can be charged using USB Type-C cable. And tucked in on top of the travel bag, you have all the cables and accessories. So you have the USB charging cable. There's no charger on the box, so that's something you need to know. We also have the connectors for the Lightning port, micro USB, and USB Type-C smartphones. We have the screw and screwdrivers and propellers in case you need to change the broken propeller. And you have an added documentation as well. So that's everything we need to know about the Potensic Atom SE package. Considering this is just 400 Canadian dollars, I'm glad that they put a double battery that gives you more flight time on this camera drone. Now let's talk about the features of this Atom SE. Setting up Potensic Atom SE is pretty straightforward. From the back of the box, you will see the QR code, scan it, and download the Potensic Pro app. There's a lot of Potensic app on App Store or Play Store, so make sure you're downloading the right app. You may need to remove the case of your smartphone because the controller is too slim for the case. The L-shaped part of the adapter goes to the smartphone, and the straight connector goes to the USB-C port. Here's what it looks like. The cable is dangling a bit below, so make sure to be careful of accidentally pulling it from the smartphone while you're in flight. Turn on the controller by short pressing and long pressing the power button. Once you register and log in on the app, it will provide you a tutorial on how to connect your controller and smartphone to the Atom SE drone. It's the same process as DJI Mini. Again, you have to short press and long press the power button on your drone, to turn it on. Once both devices are connected, it would give you a quick video on how to use RTH or return to home, making sure you're clearing the line of sight before you land. On the app home screen, you would see the preview of the camera and you would see information like the battery, GPS, you have function to lift, record, gallery, and so on. Before you do your first flight, make sure to calibrate your drone horizontally and vertically. Make sure that the GPS signal is locked in and you have enough battery for the flight. If you wish to record your flight and you want to use the 4K video recording, make sure you're using the correct micro SD card. I'm using a Class 10 V30 micro SD card from Kingston, and I suggest you buy a well-known brand so your footage won't be corrupted. Make sure to be safe than sorry. Before you take off and shoot photos and videos, make sure that the buttons are working. So right now we're testing the shutter button on the right for the image. And the left button for video recording. Make sure that the timer is counting to make sure that the drone camera is recording. And lastly, the rotating slider to make sure that the camera is rotating horizontally and vertically. And that's it for our setup. Before we do our test flight, let's take a quick look on the features of Potensic Atom SE. Let's quickly talk about the features of Atom SE. This 4K camera drone uses a 12 megapixel Sony sensor, so there's a peace of mind that you will get really good photos and videos out of this camera drone. The weight of Atom SE is 249 grams only, so you don't need certification in flying this in public. Again, this is for pro consumers that want really good footage out of a small camera drone. It has EIS or electronic image stabilization, so the footage is smooth. Still nothing beats a physical gimbal, but for the price it offers, EIS is a very welcome addition. They actually call this Shakevanish technology. The battery can give you 31 minutes of flight time, and there's a lot of time for you to compose your shot because you have two batteries. You are assured of over 1 hour. It has a maximum of 4-kilometer transmission range, and I think I was able to push this around 3 kilometers, and I safely returned to home. It has optical flow technology and surge fly support, so it can detect and follow fast-moving objects. So that's all you need to know about the Potensic Atom SE. Alright, I think we're all set. Now let's go out there and do some test flight. Just an FYI, if you're a beginner, never ever do a test flight indoors. You will crash the drone. Make sure you go to an open field so you will have a lot of space to work on. Let's go outside. So this is the unboxing and full review of Potensic Atom SE. For only $250 US, you have a really good drone with great 4K recording sensor from Sony. Again, for the price, it matches well with DJI Mini drone. Still, I think DJI Mini offers more like the 5.3K resolution, super steady shots from physical gimbal, and offers better low light performance because of the bigger sensor. But for the value, awesome 4K recording, 4km transmission range, electronic image stabilization, and great sensor from Sony, Potensic Atom SE is a great beginner pro camera drone that can be a DJI Mini alternative. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to purchase this product, I will leave the link in the description below. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.